EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match. Gold now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Throwing now, Haskins on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. On first down, it's Haskins. Josh Doxson's got it complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Washington Redskins, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for first and 10. Now Haskins on first down. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Haskins back to the air. Caught on the right side, Reed. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a first down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they'll look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
23 yards, the final tally.
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got a lot.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Redskins take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead. The touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Coleman. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
He's got daylight. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 71 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Out to the left here to Reed. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A gain of 13, it's a first down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Haskins out to the left. It's complete to Dodson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 11 yards there. First down. This quarterback now nearly perfect. 9 of 10 in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Again, it's Haskins. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Here we go. Hey, watch that.
2nd and 10 now. Haskins slings this deep from McLaurin, and that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Quan Alexander in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down.
Quit talking about it and bring it. Right there, 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Man out. Check 24.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here we go.
56. Watch the run.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Let's go. 6-yard. 54. Right, 54. We got this. Undercrunch.
Mike 54. Here we go.
4th down, here's Haskins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. D Ford, and this defense will take over right at midfield. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 41-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You've got to cash in and get some points.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Kill.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
51's the Mike.
Hey, Charlie. Block. White. Get hot.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
he wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get it to that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Now Gold for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Makes the score Niners 14, Redskins 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
Back to the air. Haskins after the pick six. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Quan Alexander, and it'll make this a second and long.
18-yard line.
Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Sacks all day. baby. Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me.
Come on, set.
54.
70 ending.
54, Mike.
Wheel.
Just heavy on the edges.
Come on. Set. Look off.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Let's go.
On second down, here's Haskins. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 82 yards. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Check 50.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Kill. Turn.
21.
On third down, it's Coleman. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here we go.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Looking for Pettis, but that's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Go. 13. Check 13.
Hustle.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Another try after the first down sack. Haskins, wide open receiver, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
57's the mic. I got one. 57's the mic.
Now Haskins to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins are going to take the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now you see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 24. It's a run by Coleman to start the third quarter. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They will run again with Coleman. And an alley to run. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Gold to add the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Son, 18 Gator, 54. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Right there. Come. Yeah, Jim. Check the call. 6. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. You ain't doing nothing today.
Mike 5-4, Mike.
Throwing on 1st down. Haskins. Complete. Richardson has it. There he goes, right side. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Redskins are going to take the lead. Here's Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
21.
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here we go. Like 20.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run,
Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20, 10, and across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tevin Coleman, 72 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Now Gold for the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he's in for 2. The fake works. And they take the lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. On 1st down, Haskins. And the Niners get there and bring him down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. To try again after the sack. Haskins, and he's going to go down again. Solomon Thomas, they love to see that from him as he slips in for the sack.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Mike's 56. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Now Haskins, 3rd and long. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys will have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down.
Let's get it. Mike 56. Mike 56.
Here we go. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Here we go on 4th down, Haskins. And he finds McLaurin. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
On 1st down, this is Geis. He's got a 1st down and then some in midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Looking to throw, Haskins. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Here's Haskins. That is caught at the 7. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Well, it's a Gruden family trait to be aggressive, and Jay's going to go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football with the ball on the 15-yard line, or if you decide to go for 2, they put it on the 2-yard line. So what are you thinking as a coach? Do I risk it? Do I go for it here? Do I try and gain a strategic advantage and maybe go for 2 early? That's what people are wondering about.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 21.
You. Check nickel.
They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A gain there of 21 yards.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here we go. Hey.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back now at FedEx Field. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, alert! Watch the safety creep.
On 1st down, it's Coleman, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. That's just why I don't play in points per reception fantasy league.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there, yeah.
Oh,
and you went that far back, no bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what, here we go. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
Right here. Mike 51. It's our field.
On 3rd and long, it's Garoppolo. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
11. 51.
Watch the out.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
Here we go.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Here we go.
51. Touchdown, defense.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down.
Shoot. He's coming. We got double up. 1, Omaha.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11.
Here we go. 180.
All day, dog. Check 3. Check 26.
11.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes the other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one go in the wrong direction. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th.
1, Omaha.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Montez Sweat. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs.
Ready. 57.
Watch the screen. Pass. Good thing. I got it. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Paul Richardson, 75 yards. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Redskins 43, 49ers 29.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 right at the 30. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Ryan Kerrigan coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, orbit. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. The Niners on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 17. To throw is Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the 1st.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Go. It's a party now. Go. Mike 5-4, Mike.
Haskins going to try to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, me and you all day.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Haskins under pressure again, and down he goes again. D. Ford picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Who's that? Mike 54.
Now it's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Despite the lead here in the fourth, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Mike's by four. Here we go.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
Here we go, team. Here I go. Hey, one set. Check. Go.
Fourth down, here's Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Redskins go for it, but it doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman, 39 yards. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So with just under 40 seconds to go, you figure this is going to need to bounce their way if they have any shot. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
54's Mike. Check.
Haskins to throw. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike.
It's a party now. You go tank. You got tank. You look small.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here we go with Haskins. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.